So for those of you who don't know the basic order type, okay, so I'm going to explain you right now. If you already know, you can skip this explanation part. So majorly when it comes to order, there are three major type of order that you should know. Okay, first is market order. Okay, now market order is very simple to understand. Whatever the price is right now, you want to buy or sell at that price. So that's called market order. The second type of order that you should know is limit order. Now, limit order, to understand limit order, you have to uh, understand that at what price we want to buy. Okay, so let me give you an example. Before understanding this, let's understand why do we need a limit order. Now, whenever you want to buy something, let's say the market price is of 100 rupee. Okay, now you can buy it at 100, but you don't want to do that. Okay, you want that the price should go to 95. Once it reaches 95, only then I will buy it. Okay, so is there any way to do it? One way is you will manually wait, till it reaches 95, then you will place the market order. The other solution to this problem is you will place a limit order. So you'll place a limit order at 95. So the order won't be filled or the order won't be executed till your price reaches to 95. Once it reaches 95, only then it will be filled. Okay. Now, if you think logically about it, you should have a limit order if you want to buy a stock below the market price. Okay. Because right now, everyone is buying at 100. You want the best price. So you want a lower price. You don't want to buy at 105. That will not make sense because everyone is buying at 100. You want to buy it at 105. It means you're mad. Right. So this is where limit order comes very handy. So limit order, the price of the limit order totally depends on whether you want to buy or whether you want to sell. So let's take the first situation, that is you want to buy. Okay, if you wish to buy, then your price should be less than the market price. Okay, this is something you should remember. Okay, if you remember this point, you will not make any mistake. If you want to buy a stock and if you want to place a limit order, your limit price should be lower than the market price. The other condition is sell. Okay, if you are selling the stock, then your price should be greater than the market price. Okay, if everyone is selling at that price, then you want to sell it at a higher price. Okay, so your price should always be greater than the market price. Okay, so this is what you should understand about limit order. Now, the third type of order is called stop order. Now, let's try to understand why would we need a stop order. Okay, now see, the purpose of the limit order is to get the best price. Okay, now the purpose of the stop order is a little different. Stop order is specifically used for protection. Okay. Now let's say you have bought a stock. Now we are talking about you have already bought the stock. Let's say you have bought the stock at 100 rupee and you want to, close off your position. That is, you want to sell your stock at 105. Okay. You want to make a 5 rupee profit. But what if things go wrong? Okay. You want that in the worst case, I'm ready to sell at 95. Okay. Now hear this point carefully. You are ready to sell at 95. This is, uh, your protection. Okay, you don't want to, but if things go wrong, I'm ready to sell at 95. Okay, so this 95 is lower than the price. Okay, and you want to sell, right? So if you think, so if you want to buy the stock, so let's write it down. You want to buy the stock, then your price should be greater than the market price. Okay, now to understand this, let me give you an example. Let's say that you have sold the stock at 100. Okay, to make a profit, you have to buy it back. Correct. Now, if you have sold at 100, if you buy it at 95 only, then you will make a profit. Okay, that's what are supposed to be happening, right? But let's say things go wrong. Let's say the price is increasing. So now you're making the loss. So the worst you can wait is 105. So once it reaches 105, I'll not wait anymore. I'll close off my position. I'll take a loss of 5. So this is where you will be having a stop buy order. Okay, you want to buy the stock again, but at a higher price, greater than the market, whatever the price of the market is. Okay, now you have to understand that how the stop order works. Okay, let's say you have sold a stock at 100 and you are ready to buy it at 105. But you don't really want to do it. This is like your like protection type of thing. You want to protect yourself, so that's why you are ready to buy it at 105. So if the stock price reaches 105, what will happen? Your trade, this stop order, will be converted into market order. Okay, I'll repeat it one more time. Let's say the stock price increases, it is reaching 101, 102, and it reaches 105. Now after reaching 105, your stop order will be converted into a market order. Now once it is market order, now your order will be filled at any price. Okay, your order can be filled at 106, it might get filled at 104. Okay, since it reaches the 105 mark, and after reaching the 105 mark, it is converted to a market order. So no matter what price the market is giving you, you will take that price. Okay, because see, this is not for the sake of profit. Okay, this is for the sake of protection. That's why whatever price market will give you, you are going to accept that price. So that is for buy. Then what for sell? Sell is exactly opposite. Okay, your price should be less than the market. Okay, you can see it is opposite of the limit order. Okay, in stop order, so what will be this? We call it stop sell order, or you can say stop loss order. So you will be having price less than the market. Okay, so if I give you an example, let's say you have bought a stock at 100, you want to close your position at 105 by taking the profit, but you want to protect yourself, so you're having a sell stop order at 95. You don't want to do it, but in the worst case, you're ready to sell it at that point. Okay, so that's why you will be having sell stop order. So these are the basic types of order you Now there are two more types of order that you might want to know. The fourth type of order is, we call it cover order. Okay. Now in cover order, we have the combination of two order. Okay. So one, we have a normal order. Okay. Now this order can be a limit order or can be a market order. Any one order you can have as a normal order, and you will be having a stop loss order along with this stop loss order. Now, whenever you place this type of order, it means you have a defined risk order. Okay, you know how much you're going to lose. You don't know how much you're going to earn, but you know how much you're going to lose. So these type of order are called as cover order. Now there is fifth type of order called as bracket order. So in bracket order, we have three different order. One is a normal order, okay, which can be a market order or limit order. Okay, and you have a take profit order, and along with this, you have a stop loss order. Okay, so when you have three different type of order placed in a single go, so we call it a bracket order. So we will see how we can place a bracket order in by using API. So if I show you, if you go to your website, you'll see, if you go to the next of the trade slide, you'll see a combo order. So here I have a sample code where I've shown you how you can place, a bracket order. So you can see there is a take profit, there is a stop loss, there is a normal order. So this is how you can do it. So I'll show you now how you can do the same thing in Python. So what we will do, let's make a new file now. Okay, so in this file I've explained you basic order. Now I'll make a Jupyter file. So let's name it ord2.ipynb. Now let's have the basic stuff first. So I'll have this, copy this, paste it here. I need this line of code, so I'll uncomment it. I'll change the client ID to something like 9. Let's run the code. Okay, we are connected. Now we have to make a contract. So let's trade some other stock now. Okay, so I'll take, so we have done HDFC. Let's do what we can do. Let's do Hathway. So I do have a Hathway stock. Okay, it's around 13 rupee. So I have to make a contract. I'll just copy it instead of writing it again. Let's copy these 3 line of code. We'll paste it here. Instead of HDFC, I want Hathway. Okay. Okay, I think I should not take Hathway. Let's take any better stock. Let's take a Kotak Bank. Okay, so I'll just search for Kotak. You can see Kotak Mahindra Bank. I want the stock. I'll just look at the description to see what's the name. It is Kotak Bank only. So I'll go here, change this to Kotak Bank. And let's run the code and see if the contract is correct. Yeah, it is correct. So I've already shown you the market order. Okay, so I'll show you the limit order. I'll show you the buy, sell both, and then I'll show you the stop order also. So first, limit order. Now, see, you can do the same thing by using the order class too, but for now, I'm just using all the classes provided by IB in sync. Okay, I'm not using the order class because in that I have to manually change the order ID. So I will also suggest you to use this class only. This is way better than the other class. So we have made the order class. Now we need to place the order. And okay, I'll just copy everything. Now I want to do a buy order. Okay, so let's do a buy order first. Now, whenever you want to buy a limit order, it should be lower than the market price. So let's see what the price of Kotak is right now. See, right now the Kotak is 1893. 1893 is the market price. So if I have a price higher than this, it will be filled instantly. So if I have like 6, this should be filled instantly. So let me show you. If I run the code, this will be filled instantly. But if I have a number less than this, okay, I'll have, let's say, 91. This won't be filled instantly. Okay, the moment I run this code, you should see an active order. So let me show you. I'll run the code. And if I open this, you can see I have an active Kotak Bank order. Okay, so this is how you can place a limit order buy. Okay, buy limit order. I'll just write here buy limit order. So I'll just copy this. Let's do the same for sell. Paste it. Now I want to do it for sell. Now I'll change this to sell. Now if I have a price less than the market, okay, this should be filled instantly. Okay, so let's see. Run the code.
Order filled.
You can see it is filled instantly. But if I have a price greater, so let's have 99. So this shouldn't be filled instantly. So you can see it is still an active sell order. Okay, so now I'll show you stop order. I'll change this to buy stop. Buy stop. So for stop order, I need to change the name of the class. So instead of limit, I will write stop. Stop order like this. Action will be buy. And quantity, now instead of limit price, I have to write stop price. Now what should be the stop price? If I want to buy for limit order, it was lower. So for stop order, it should be higher. Okay, so I'll write 1899. Okay, now this won't be filled instantly. So let's run the code and see. So if I go, you can see I have a stop order. Now, when will this be filled? This will only be filled when the current price of the stock reaches that point. Once it reaches that point, that uh, order will be converted into a market order. So no matter what the current market price is, I will get the trade at that price. Then similar to this, I'll have a sell stop order. Okay. And this should be lower. So I'll have 91. Rest of the thing over here also have to change this to sell. I just run the code. You can see I have the sell stop order. So this is how you can play. So now we have discussed all the different types of order. Now let's cover the bracket order. So in order to do bracket order, we have to go to our website. just copy this combo order code. Okay, and let's make a new file. So limit order, market order, and stop order are covered in this file, that is order.order2.ipynb. I'm going to make a new file which is combo order.py. So in this, we will be covering the combo order. So I've just copied the code. Let me just copy the basic stuff too. Copy this, just paste it here. Now let's change our contract. So right now I have logged in to my international account. So how to know if it's an international account? Just go to account window. You can see USD is there. So I can trade any USD related stock. So what we will do right now, the US market is not open, but the currency market is open right now. So we will try to place the combo order on these any one of the currency stock. All right. So first of all, we have to make a contract. So I'll just remove this contract. I'll write Forex. Let's take one of the contract. So let's take Euro USD. So here I'll write EUR USD. Okay, this is a Forex stock. Now this will be qualifying the contract. First, we have to make a parent order. So in parent order, you have to give one order ID. Now this order ID can be any random number. So let's give 471. Okay, the action is buy. I want to buy the stock. It will be a limit order and the quantity will be 1 and the price. Now I have to specify a price. So right now Euro USD price is 1.0977. Okay, so let's have the same price here. It will be 1.0977. Let me check it one more time. 1.0977. So this will be a limit order. Okay, and remember, you also have to write transmit equal to false. Okay, this is one extra argument you have to send if you are planning to have a combo order. Then in take profit, I've made an order object. Okay, I've added one to my parent ID. So whatever the order ID of my parent order is, I'm just adding one to it. Then action is sell if it is buy. So if here we have buy, this will automatically will become sell. If here we have sell, this will automatically become buy. And this is also a limit order, and I have to specify a price. Okay, so it's a take profit, so we will have a greater price. So let's have 1.0979. Okay, so the parent order will be 977, the take profit will be 979. Okay, similarly in the stop loss order also I'm adding +2. So here I'm adding +1. So whatever the parent ID is, my take profit will be +1 ID, my take profit will be +2 ID, and the action will be sell if my parent is buy, and this is the type stop order, and the price I'll write 1.0974. Okay, the stop order is my 74. So what it means, if my stock price, right now the stock price is 977, if it reaches 79, it will be closed. I will be booking the profit. If it reaches 974, then I will be booking the loss. Now remember, the speciality of a combo order is, let's say if take profit get executed, then stop loss order will automatically be uh, cancelled. Okay, that's the speciality of a combo type of order. That is, either you can use a bracket order or a cover order. In both the order, we have this feature that if any one of the order is executed, the other get cancelled automatically. So we don't have to do anything specifically to cancel the other order if one of the order is filled. So this is how you will make all the order. You will make a list with parent order, take profit order, and stop loss order, and we will go through all the orders and we will just run the place order function. So let's run the code and see how it looks. If I run the code, if I go to interactive broker, I think it is throwing an error. Saying error code 0. I'm not sure why the error, why do we have this error? Let's change this to 5. Let's have this 661. And let's change the client ID also. I'll change the client ID to maybe 7. Okay, so I've changed few number. First, I've changed the client ID. Then I have changed the order ID. Okay, these two things have changed. I think it should work now. Let's run the code. Yeah, you can see I've got the order. You can see if I go to live Euro USD, limit order is 1.0977. Uh, then I have take profit order of 79 and a stop loss order of 75. Now, point to note here is this order is not executed here yet. My parent order is not executed. Why? Because right now this is the beta spread. The moment it reaches 977,
Order filled.
then see now it is filled because it has got this desired price, that is 977. So it filled the order. Now I have two more order. One is take profit order and stop loss order. Now the moment the price of the stock reaches any one of the threshold, then whichever threshold it breaches, it will be executing that order. Okay, so I have to wait for a few more minutes. Okay, so I'm not going to wait right now, but I hope this is understandable. If you run it on your system, you'll come to know that any one of the order will be executed. So this was about combo order. Okay, few things to remember. Make sure that this transmit is equal to false, and here also transmit is equal to true, and here transmit is equal to false. Okay, in the take profit we have transmit false, and in the stop loss we have transmit equal to true. All right, and make sure that the take profit parent ID, stop loss parent ID is different from the parent order ID. Okay, so see here we have 661, and here we have 661 plus 1, that is 662, and here we have 663. So the order ID of all the three order is different. This is something you should remember.